Hey, what's poppin'? It's your boy Jay the Comedian. How y'all doing today? How am I doing? I can barely hold in my excitement because I'm doing so good. I'm feeling so good. I have some great news for you. But before we get to that, this is an ExJw video, so you know what to do. Hit the like button and leave a comment so that the YouTube algorithm can show it to as many people as possible. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. You have very nice earlobes. I mean, earlobes look weird. I mean, what is this even? I mean, you're not gonna get another earlobe compliment. You gotta subscribe. I mean, like, seriously, this is just a flap of skin. But not yours. Yours is sexy. Anyway, let's get to the video. I'll play dead again. Welcome back to the channel, and let's just get right to it. The Jehovah Witnesses have, for the first time in 42 years, have actually dropped in membership. Can you believe it? The last time they had this big of a drop is because they thought that the world was ending, or at least they told people that the world was ending, and it didn't. Way back in 1975, people was like, the world is still here. In 77, you know what? This is some BS. And in 78, they actually left. And the biggest number of people that they ever had join happened before 1975 because they told the people the world was gonna end. And the biggest decline, 1978, where they actually had a negative growth. Now, we understand why that happened. But in the last service year of 2020, they are reporting that they lost so many people. The Jehovah Witness organization are absolutely hemorrhaging people right now. Now, why is that, you may ask? And it's the stuff that I've been saying all along. The Jehovah Witness organization is able to do what it does and able to do it for the length that it's done it because they have a good system of maintaining and re-strengthening the brainwashing of their members. But when it came to COVID-19, and along with the growth of the internet, the organization cannot do the things that it has normally done to keep their members brainwashed. And more people are waking up. With the pandemic, people are not able to gather. No Kingdom Hall meetings. People are not able to go door to door. Field service, even standing outside by the car, nah, not gonna happen. You're not gonna do that 6 feet apart. How about the Christian association at Kingdom Halls and stuff? You can't go to Kingdom Hall. And when it comes to the Zoom meetings and stuff like that, well, have you ever thought about the reason there's no windows at the Kingdom Hall, really? When they build those buildings for Kingdom Halls, they don't install windows. You ever think about why they do that? To cut down on distractions. In an attempt to strengthen your brainwashing, they need you to not be distracted at all. They need you at all times, as much as possible, to focus on the message so that the brainwashing can take place. But when you're at home and you're watching some Zoom call, oh, you have all the distractions in the world and they're right at your fingertips. It's very hard to have a people brainwashed when they're constantly being distracted. And oh, we know them meetings is boring on that Zoom. The meetings was boring in real life. Now imagine how boring it is when you can't even see the doggone person talking unless it's, through that little horrible quality image on their computer. If you think meetings are boring, just imagine sitting down and watching an entire meeting over Zoom. It's impossible to stay focused on that. But let's break it down. The reason that Kingdom Hall meetings are so important to the Jehovah Witness organization is because when you have that Christian association, it basically gives people a chance to reinforce the brainwashing amongst each other. That's pretty much the organization flexing its brainwashing muscles, because two people get to come to each other like, hey, so how's your brainwashing? Oh, my brainwashing's great. How's your brainwashing? I'm a little bit weak. I haven't been, making my meetings and stuff. Oh, well, you need to work on that. Feeling better? Yeah, I'm feeling more brainwashed now. Thank you. And that's how it goes. But right now, they do not have that. Only thing that they have is an elder with really bad connection and constantly trying to fix it. And it makes them really frustrated. And it weakens the brainwashing that they have. Now, the next thing is field service. Now, I've said this for a long time also. Field service for the Jehovah Witness organization is not about bringing in new members. It's about strengthening the brainwashing inside of the current members. But with COVID-19, there is no going door to door. There is no cart witnessing or anything like that that could endanger the health of other people. So now they've been reduced to just writing letters to people. I know it's been a lot of videos made about all the letters that people have been getting from the Jehovah Witness organization because they can no longer go door to door and do that cart witnessing stuff. But once again, it's not meant to bring in new members. When you're out in service, for the most part, you're just talking about Jehovah. And you're talking about how much Jehovah loves you and everything else, not even knowing that Jehovah was replaced by the governing body. But you can't do that no more. So the brainwashing is further weak. But what's even crazier is that nations in Africa, these nations who are for the most part very impoverished. They don't have a lot of access to internet and technologies and things like that. So even the Zoom meetings, they don't really have access to for numerous reasons. It's almost as if Jehovah gave up on them. So they're experiencing a large reduction in numbers in Africa, which was their stronghold as of late for the last couple of years. But just think about that for a second. The Jehovah Witness organization taking advantage of people who are impoverished and without the access to the internet and the other information that everybody else is getting. That's where they've been having their biggest growth. They've been taking advantage of people in Africa. That's why it's so amazing that the people in Africa are finally kicking them to the curb. And I'm enjoying every second of it. But also another contributing factor is that there has also been a growth in technology in Africa. People all around the globe have been making a concerted effort to branch out with internet access. And the more people have gotten the internet and the more people have been able to do unbiased research on this organization, the more people wake up. That should not be a thing with something called the truth. If you actually had the truth, more research would not damage your numbers. It'd help it. What the COVID-19 pandemic has done to do the most damage to the Jehovah Witness organization is simply boredom. It's a bunch of Jehovah Witnesses at home with not a lot to do and all the internet access they could take. This is a bad scenario for Watchtower because when you get bored, people lately turn to the internet. And when you're a Jehovah Witness especially, you have Jehovah on your mind a lot. So you find yourself researching and looking up different things, even if it's just to prove some loudmouth apostate wrong. These are scenarios where people end up on the internet learning, and that's a big problem for the Jehovah Witness organization. Information is dangerous if you want to keep those people inside of your organization. This can be easily proven by the simple fact that they're losing so many people when they have all the time in the world to just sit at home and deepen their love and respect for the organization. If it was a true organization, if it was based on truly following God's word and God's organization. Why is information always damaging to these people? Why is Watchtower Bible and Tract Society always being hurt with information? I'm surprised they even put this out. It's kind of embarrassing. I wouldn't have done that, personally. This is what happens when you're no longer able to do the things to maintain the brainwashing on your members. They leave. They wake up. You can't go to the Kingdom Hall no more. You can't go out of field service. There's more information out there. There's more people waking up and speaking out. This is a win, a hard win for the ExJws. 0.6% of negative growth for the Jehovah Witnesses. That hadn't happened in over 4 decades. But in that time, they have been slowly dropping, and now, for the first time since 1978, they're at a negative growth. This is worthy of a celebration, my friends. But don't let it last too long. We still got a lot of fight to go. There are still too many people inside the organization that needs to be saved. And they're going to be saved by the continued fight that we put up. The numbers that's happening, the numbers that we're seeing, every voice that's in the ExJw community helped that to happen. The fight continues. And if you're a soldier in this fight, hey, I got your back and I'm proud of you. And I thank you for lending your voice to this battle. It's necessary and it's needed. We're not done. The fight continues. But we winning though. I know they mad at that. Oh man. But anyway, it's your boy Jay the Comedian. I hope y'all having a great day. I'm having a great day. Go out and celebrate. Let's do this, man. Holla at your guala. Deuces.
Wanted to conclude with a word to my fellow ex-Jehovah's Witness activists. Let's take this moment to celebrate that our efforts are bearing fruit, but let's celebrate quickly and let's get straight back to work.
5.6% loss. Look, back to work.